Hi everyone, it's the Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 9 of Let's Build a Factory House. The changes in this part are going to be a bit longer than they usually are, and that's because last time I sort of screwed up on the 2 rooms that I made, and I'm really sorry about that. Honestly, what happened was I wasn't 100% in the mood to build when I was working on the video, but I really wanted to get the video up for you all, so I just kind of pushed through it and worked on it anyway. And that was what happened. So once again, I'm really sorry that the rooms I made in the last part weren't that great, but hopefully these changes will make them look a lot better and you all will like these rooms more. What I've done so far is I've replaced the desk and chair because I realized that there probably was another desk that would look a bit better in this room. And also Brooke and Sidster 999 said that they felt like the desk chair didn't really fit in with the room. So I swapped that out for one that matched the new desk that I put in. And over here I replaced the hamper and the mirror with an art easel and an art table because Bubblegum Girl 366 suggested that I put that there instead, and it does look better than the hamper and mirror I had there before. I also put in another one of those sketch decorations because Lauren said I should try making it look sort of like a collage with a few of them put closer together. And I also put in a room with some paintings on it so that I could add some of those into the room as if it were paintings that whoever had this room had made and then hung up around their room, and then those posters that are on the floor could be some that they made but then haven't gotten around to putting up yet. So I just filled up the walls with these, and they are autumn themed, which I thought was pretty cool since it is fall right now and they are very pretty, so it definitely makes that wall look a lot less bare. And then I went back to trying out a few different paint colors because earlier I did go with a pale yellow because Sidster 999 and Faint Monster 3 suggested that I try that out, so I tried out using a mint green and also an orange color. And I ended up going with the orange because I thought it tied in nicely with the fall paintings that I had there. I was going to try out blue, but I do tend to use blue a lot, so I figured I should go with something other than that. I think that's almost all. Oh no, I did replace that Harry Potter type poster with another painting over there. And I also added a plant, and that's it that I did in that room. So now moving on to the second one, which I think turned out worse than the first one did. So I did replace that one mirror with, or the 2 mirrors actually, with the star mirror because Molly Louise, Rebecca, Xenwing, Life with Lindsay, and Gina all suggested that I do that. I also replaced the bookshelf with a magazine rack, bar stool, and a microphone. Strawberry017 suggested putting in the magazine rack because it looks kind of like music sheets and comic books, so it definitely fits in with the theme of the room better than the bookshelf that I put in. And I did move that rug out to where the guitar area was. A couple of you suggested that I put in the skeleton rug that came with spooky stuff, and I did try that out, but unfortunately it was a bit too big for the room, so it was just going under the bed and stuff. So I figured the rug that was the size of the one that was in there was better. And then over here on this wall, Hannah, Xenwing, and Simple Bliss suggested putting posters closer together on this wall. So I just stuck a whole bunch of posters all over this room, clustered them really close together. I think that made a huge difference with this wall. And also, Very Caden recommended that I try using the arrow decals, so I just stuck a few of them in some places that were empty, and actually did look pretty cool, and I'm just sticking even more posters over on this wall. I didn't fill in the wall on this side of the room quite as much with posters, but I did just stick a few in to take up some room. I also remembered that there was the cool kitchen poster, which I completely forgot about when I was working on the last part. I think that's about it that I put on that wall. I also changed the rug to this white and red color. Oh no, I did add a few more things to this wall. I do think I take away the one poster I put above the mirror and just leave it as that one. Yeah, that's what I did. I took that away and just left it as that decal over the mirror. And then the last thing that I did was I swapped out the TV that was on the dresser for a stereo because this is a musician's room after all, so it's probably better that it has a stereo than a TV. So I just placed it right in the back in the center. And when it's placed like this, they can't dance with it, but they can still listen to it. Although, now that I think about it, I probably should have just let it snap. That's it for the changes, so now I'm going to move on to the last bedroom, which will be a kid's room. And for this room, I was thinking it could be neat to go with a space and science theme. So I'm going to see how those. I think there were beds that were space themed, like the kids' beds. Yeah, I think this one's sort of a space theme. So I believe there were a couple of colorings that had this sort of pattern on it. Let's see, there's dinosaurs. We could also go with dinosaurs, like a dinosaur and science theme, but I think space and science would be cool. Let's go with orange. It's a little bit brighter. I think it looks nice up against the brick. I do also need to get the move objects sheet on because I forgot to get it in before starting the part. And I'll just hit Control-A, Control-C to copy it, so it's a little bit easier to put it back in. Yeah, and I was thinking that this would be a good spot for the bed so that we could cover up these posts that are sticking through. And I don't get why that item comes through the floor like that. It makes it a lot more difficult to use, so I'm not sure why they made it come through like that. But I guess maybe it's mainly meant to be used on the outside and that's why. But still, alright, so we'll just leave that there. Let's go with the matching orange color. Or we could switch it up and maybe try a different one. I think the orange looks best there. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Let's also get a light on here. I think there was a space light. Yeah, this one, I think that'd be, well, that might actually be better on the desk, because I will have a desk in here. Let's see, ignore gameplay unlocks. Entitlement, this is such a long cheat. I think that's it. So now I can use this light. Do we want to have this here or do we want to save it for the desk? I'll use it here. We can put something a little bit smaller on the desk. And I do believe, okay, there are some other colors. What do we want to go with? That one looks pretty nice. We have a purple one, blue, green. Ooh, that one looks cool. I like this one. We'll go with that one. And we can get some books and such. So this sim can also be into reading a bit too, so we can put a nice bookshelf in here for them. So we'll have a book here, perhaps some toys on the end table as well. We could just actually, let's go with that. And then also add in some toys right here. Let's see, we can put in this robot. How about a car toy as well? And I think that's enough toys for right here. We should also get some blinds in here as well, so I'll just grab the same ones that I've been using, and there were some rugs that had stars in them. Yeah, like this one. So we can actually size them up now, though that might be a little bit too big. So it's probably better that I leave it in this size. There is also this one with some stars on it. I think that fits into the space a bit better. So I'll just stick with that. Before getting any more decorations in, I'm just gonna pick out the wallpaper for here. So we could go with one of these kid wallpapers. That might actually be better because I have been using the plain paint all over the place. So it probably would be good to use something else. So we have this kind, this kind. I think this kind might be best to go with. So I want to see what kind of coloring would go best with this room. Green doesn't look too bad. Neither does this one. I'm not really sure about any of these colorings. I think this one had this wall coloring, which actually goes really well with this bed. So I'm actually gonna go with that. And I probably, yeah, I do have to turn off the move objects sheet. So let me just get that off. And I'll put that. Why? I don't get why that deleted the bed. That was intersecting nothing. I mean, I guess it was because it was intersecting that, but still, I don't get why this game deletes things it deletes. Alright, I think we're all good over here in these rooms, but I also wanted to change the wallpaper along this wall. Just because I think one wall of brick in here is enough. But let's get that bed that disappeared back in. Alright, there we go, we got that. And now I can get back to adding in the decorations. So above the bed, I thought it'd be cute to have this little reading poster. And we can also add in some of these cloud decals and then make it white so it looks like clouds to go with the grass. I think that'd be pretty cute. I guess we don't really need many posters on this wall. I mean, the wallpaper is sort of busy, so you don't really need a whole lot to go with it. But I'll just stick in a few things anyway. Let's add in that. Actually, we can move down a little bit and go over that some. Never mind, I don't like how that looks. We'll just stick this like somewhere over here. I guess that's enough for that wall. Okay, now to figure out what to do with the rest of the space in here. So I do want to have that science lab thing somewhere in here. Yeah, this is it. So I want to figure out where to fit that in. I guess that could be here up against this wall, or you could stick it over here. We could leave it here in its own little nook, or that might work better as the desk area. And then we do also need to figure out somewhere to stick in a dresser. So we don't really have too much space in here. Where do we fit in a dresser? I could stick in a wardrobe in this corner here. There's enough space for that. I'm not sure if there is. Let's see what we can do. So this is the kid dresser. That sort of fits there, but I don't know if they're going to be able to use it or not. We do also have the taller wardrobe, which fits in there a little bit better, but again, I'm not sure if the sim is actually going to be able to use it. It could also be turned like this. But I don't know about that. I guess it doesn't look too bad. I'll stick with this for the time being. It probably would be good to use something other than the matching kids dresser anyway, because that's what I tend to go for in kids' rooms. So as far as colors go, we do have an orange option, which actually goes pretty well with the bed, and then we do also have a white one. But I think the orange looked better, so I'm going to go with that. And then over here could be the desk nook area. This thing is a little close to the door, but that should be fine. They should be able to get around it, no problem, but I'll just scoot over a little bit more anyway. You could also get some more posters around it as well, like this. The only thing is this wallpaper is sort of, like, has a lot going on itself, so there doesn't really need to be a whole lot with it. But over here I'll add in the desk, so I'll actually just go with the matching one for here. We also need a desk chair, and I'll just go with the kid one, but I'll go with the blue color so it isn't super matchy-matchy. I mean, another thought I had, so you guys are probably going to be like, no, but I could go with the bubble chair. I think that actually looks sort of cool, but I probably use the bubble chair too much, so I should just go with this one. Oh, we do have a yellow color for it. You know, I like the yellow more than the blue. It's at least different than the orange, but goes a bit better. And we also need to get a pencil cup, of course. So I'm not going to put a computer in the kids' room. And I did want to add in a bookshelf, so I should probably leave a space there for that. So we can add in, yeah, we'll go with this one. I think this one had an orange color for it anyway. Yep, it does. Actually, yeah, I like how that looks. Alright, so we'll just arrange that like so. And then we still need to get the desk lamp and a few other decorations on here. Oh, let's go with the robot lamp. I think that'd be perfect for this room. We can keep it in that blue color, or we can go with one of the other ones. I like this one. It's colorful, fits in with the rest of the room pretty well. I also wanted to get a backpack and a stack of books, that sort of thing. So let's go with this one, and I'll just sort of we'll stick it back here in that corner. Oops. Alright, I think that color looks good. I think the backpack was in this section. Yeah, there it is. And let's go with the owl. I think I used the owl in the first bedroom. We can go with the blue one. And let's get this a little bit over somewhere else. I don't really like the placement of that. We'll just stick it a little further back like that. And I think that's good for the desk. We can also add in a corkboard above the desk, so where was the one I usually use? Yeah, this one. So just stick this here. I guess we can, you know, I always change the frame to black, so I'll just leave it this color. Over here, I thought it might look kind of neat to take a shelf and add some of the kids' decorations and stuffed animals and stuff on top of that. So we do have the kids' shelf, although I want to go with something a little bit smaller. I don't think there's any other shelves that have the matching kids' colors with them. But we could use this one in a white color. Yeah, I think that actually looks fine. We can also move that in a little bit so we can't see that annoying thing sticking up out of it. There we go, that looks good. Let me get this over a little bit. Yeah, we'll go with that. So something I could put on is that model rocket that you get from the astronaut career. So I think it's this one, although there is that build your own rocket kit item, so I want to see what that is. We have some blueprints. Don't know if I'm going to put those anywhere though. But we'll get this up here. Let's turn it. Yeah, we'll turn it that way. And then I can just stick some other miscellaneous toys up here as well. Let's see, I already used the robot toy. Oh, this needs to be pushed back a little bit. There we go, that's good. Let's see, do we want to add more toys in like this, or do we want to add in... we'll just put these in. I think they should be able to just walk up and grab it anyway, since it is actually snapping in place. So we'll just add in these two things. Okay, that doesn't have any recolors, that doesn't... this does. Let's go with the red. And I want to see what that build your own rocket thing was. I forget what that was. Oh, this! That is kind of cool, but we don't really have enough room in here for that. There were those blueprints. So we could also add those here. Although I'm not sure if that's something you would really find in a kid's room. I don't know, maybe it is, but I'll just leave the rest of the desk empty, not put that in. There was also a lunchbox item, which I think would look pretty neat in here. I think we just type in, yeah, there we go, Munch a lunchbox. Yeah, so we can just add that in next to the backpack, like they just drop their lunchbox and backpack off in the same spots. I think that'll look really cute. And that's all we really need over here in this desk area. And actually, do we need anything else in this room? I think this room's just about done. I mean, there isn't really... It isn't really that big of a room, so I can't really do a ton with it. We could also add in a mirror, so I could have a mirror right back here along this wall. Yeah, let's put that in. We do have this one, so we can make this in a nicer, more colorful color. Like we have orange, we also have yellow. And then we have what looks like a paler... Oh, that's not exactly what I thought it was. You know, since we have the orange dresser, let's go with the yellow mirror. Oh, I actually just realized that there was a space ceiling light. Where was it? Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I should definitely use that here. That would be so much better for this room. Yeah, so we'll get that in there. What colorings do we have? Let's go with that one. Yeah, so this room's almost done. I feel like there should be more posters on the wall, but with this kind of wallpaper, I don't really think it's necessary to have a bunch of posters all over the place. Well, we could put another one in right here near the desk. So there was one that looked like a rocket taking off, so I think that would be perfect for here. Yeah, there we go. We'll get that in that corner. What else should we add in? Well, I don't think there's quite enough toys in here, so I could also put some more in the center here, like they were just playing with toys in the middle of the room and pulled them out, didn't really put them away. So we just stick a few different things here. Let's see, what haven't I used? Oh, I haven't used this, and I used this up above. Yeah, that's up above there, so we don't want to repeat that. We got some of these superheroes. So we can just have them in a circle. Oh, the clay's cool, so let's get that. Just stick that on the desk. There's also this little llama. Let's go with a different color. And then if we go to the furniture, there's some planes and stuff like that that we can put here. Yeah, so we can have this little plane on the floor. Actually, I guess these shouldn't be so like orderly, like in a perfect circle. So I'll just kind of make them a little bit more scattered about. Alright, so I think that's enough toys for there. I'm gonna move on from this bedroom and start on the upstairs area. So hopefully I did a better job in today's part than I did in the last one. I think I did a better job, but let's get upstairs to what will be... So I think I'm gonna turn into half an art area, half a gym. So what I'm gonna do is wall off here, like somewhere around here. I'm gonna wall it off, and then this part in the back will be the gym, and then up here will be sort of the art studio, and maybe I'll put in a bathroom, like a half bath. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I'll do that, but I'm gonna just get rid of this stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't really use as much of it as I had hoped to, but that's just because a lot of it's bulky, and I just didn't really like how it looked. I really wish they had pipes that you could stick in the corner, like thinner pipes that just go from the floor to the ceiling. If they had something like that, I would have used that all over the place. But I'll keep these since I do want to stick some of them in the little art area. And I'll just use the same... Oh, it's... Okay, let's see if I can actually grab the floor from here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I'll just use this up here. We'll make... I'll just stick the brick on all the walls. Actually, I'm gonna get this off just in case I have any unexpected deletings. Better safe than sorry on that. We also need to get some railings. I'm just gonna grab these rather than hunting for it. There we go. And we'll just, stop. Alright, we'll just hit undo. Okay, there we go. Now I got that there. Alright, so we got that. And let's also grab these. We'll get a light here. And also another light back here. Okay, now to figure out where we're gonna wall this off. Let's see, how much space do we even need for the gym? I guess right here would be good. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I guess I can put in a half bath, so we can have one that kind of goes in between the two rooms, like this. And do I need all this space for an art studio? I guess we can add some chairs and stuff over here. Maybe put some other stuff in this area, like a card table or something like that. Yeah, I mean, we could. This can be something other than just an art area. So I think that's fine. But do we want doors, or do we want an arch going into this? I'll just go with a door. And so we have a 2-tile wide space. Let's just go with some double doors. I think this is what we had downstairs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same kind of door. And then going to the bathroom, we'll just get... Okay, actually, no, that's not the right one. This is the right one. Yeah, we'll just get that right there. Okay, that's our upstairs layout. Although, what other color do we want to have than the brick? We could just go simpler and have white. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just have white here and in here. Don't know what I'm going to do with the bathroom. I'll figure that out later. Okay, that's good. I guess it's useful to have this in here. I mean, if your Sims are up here painting and they need to take a bathroom break, it's right there, so they don't have to go too far. So yeah, I guess it's good. I'm not going to bother putting blinds on these windows. And I was thinking that right in front of the windows would be a good spot for the easel. And as far as why someone would need 2 easels, I guess if you wanted to think about it, maybe the one in the room is where they do more dry media type stuff. I guess that's a term, like the term for if you're doing drawings or using charcoal or something like that. I'm not sure because I don't really have a formal art education. I have more of a technical background, but I did take an art class in college, so I think that's what it is. And then like painting and stuff is wet media. I think that's the correct term. So like this could be their area where they do painting and stuff, so they don't get paint all over their bedroom. I don't know. I guess you could think about it that way. Oh, I think this is the same one I used in the bedroom, so I probably should go with one that's different. There are the fancier ones that you get, so we could have this one in. I do also need to turn back on the Move Objects cheat. Let's go with the lighter one that has a paint all over it. So we also have the other art items, and I'm just going to search through the one room that has all the stuff in it, because it's a little bit easier than trying to find all the decorations. Okay, which one was the art one? Okay, this one's the art one. Yeah, so we'll just grab that, and that could be right there next to it. I also want to make sure to grab that, not the paint. Oh, and there was a really cool still life decoration. Oh, but I wanted to have... I wanted to have the easel facing out the window, not like towards still life. Well, what we could do is have the still life set up near the window and then have the easel facing over that way anyway. I guess that looks fine. I could still get around it. I guess that works. Although I could just... I mean, this thing's cool, but I don't really like just having the easel out in the middle of the room, especially since this isn't a very wide room. Yeah, I'll just leave that out. Although, I mean, we could stick it somewhere else, and it could just be something that they bring out from time to time, you know, that sort of thing. So I guess we can just stick it over here or something like that. Or we could have it up here in this corner. So it's where they could sort of look over at it. It's like right here near where they're painting, and then this can go here. Okay, I think that works better. What else? Oh, we have the creepy ballerina thing. We can just stick that somewhere up here. Also, I want to make sure to add some more of these around here, and then we're of course going to add a bunch of the autumn paintings. Okay, so I feel like that's all the art items that we really need. Nothing new. Oh, this. We're going to add some more of these up here. Yeah, I think that's good. That's all I really need from those rooms. And now to figure out how exactly to arrange all this. Okay, so I think that's fine for that. Actually, does this have any other colors? Yeah, we'll stick with the original one. And where do we put this ballerina thing? Oh, we can just shove it over in the corner. A couple parts ago, Alicia said that this upstairs area could have sort of an unplanned look to it. Like there's just clutter and stuff all over the place that they didn't have anywhere else to put. So we can also add in some crate type items as well. And it could just look not quite as... Just look kind of a bit messier than the rest of the house, I guess. Okay, so let's put this over here, and then we can make it this plain one, like it's canvas that they're gonna use to make stuff, and then we can add another one in over here and make it the color I didn't use in the bedroom. So what did I use? Okay, I think that's the one I didn't use in the bedroom. Yeah, that is. Alright, so that's good. Let's also get some kind of rug over here in this area. What do we have? Does that fit? That doesn't really fit. We couldn't size this one up. Although it's a bit narrower than I'd like. I'll just put a smaller rug underneath where the easel is and just leave it at that. I think it'd be good to have a rug under that anyway. Actually, let's use this one instead. I like this one a little bit more. And let's go with this white color. And then to make this area look a little bit more colorful, we can just put some more of these paintings in. And I'll go through and put frames on some of them before I upload this lot. So I think that's a good amount for over here. And we could put in a few more of these over here. I guess this person's really into painting nature. Oh, let's also get some of these over here. And unfortunately, I wish you could size these up, but it doesn't quite work. It just sort of sizes up the border of it. Let's see what else we got. We got 3 more of these. So we can throw in another one over here. Actually, we should probably make it look sort of disorderly, like not all perfectly arranged. And then we get some more sketches as well. Oops. So we can stick another one of these. Actually, we could stick a few of these over here. And I do wish that these had more colorings. That this, yeah, I wish that this had more colorings for it. Okay, there we go. That's good. I guess that's enough over here. I don't really like the ballerina much, so I'm gonna get rid of... Jeez, that's expensive. So I'm gonna get rid of that, and we can add a chair in, and then use this as the end table for it, and have a light on it since this area is a little bit dark. Let's see, what do we want to have up here? Oh, I think someone said that I could use the furniture that came with spooky stuff, and then just have it look like it was older furniture they put a tarp over. Yeah, I think that would actually look pretty cool. Obviously, you want to go with the one that doesn't have the ghost face on it. It would be nice if there was a love seat, because I would use that here instead if there was. So we can just go with the plain... Yeah, we'll just go with the plain white tarp for that. Or what I could do is have a couple of these, just to take up more space, have a couple of these with the table in between them. Alright, so there we go. Also, do we have any other colors for this? Yes, we do. I like the gray one. Alright, we also need to get the light for here. Which one did I use? I don't remember if I used that anywhere or not, but we can just have this one up here. Yeah, let's go with one of the ones that have a more interesting color than white or black. I like the green one. Let's see, what else could this room use? We could probably put in another rug. So I never use this one anywhere in the house. I think this would definitely be a really good rug to use for this place. So we can just have it in the middle. Yeah, we just have it right in the middle here, and then I think that this rug would probably go a little bit better. So we'll just stick that in. I think the blue color's fine, so I'll just leave it like that. And we should probably go with something other than the white. I don't know, it's just looking a little bit plain now. So this color would actually go pretty well with that rug. Although I did use it in the bedroom downstairs, so maybe I shouldn't use that. We do also have that color, but I used that. And then we have the red. But I don't really like the red as much. So I'm just going to stick with this color. I mean, it's only on a little bit of the wall, so I guess that's fine. This area is pretty much done. I don't really think it needs anything else. Although I probably should look for another room with paintings in it so it's not all autumn paintings. Yeah, I'm going to go do that really quick and see. Oh, we still have this one, but I don't really need it. But anyway, I'm going to go see what I can find that'll fit into this little space here that I can pull paintings from. I just found these paintings, so I'll use these. There's not a whole lot of paintings that actually will fit into the free wall I have here. Yeah, so just go with that. Grab some of these, put them in so it's not all autumn paintings. That'll at least add some variety here. So we'll get rid of this one and replace it with this one. Let's also get rid of this. And oh, these are all medium paintings. Okay. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay, so we got these two. And over here, I'm going to get rid of these two and then just add in a bunch of these over there. Alright, so this at least adds in some variety. And so I guess we'll have it like that. I think that's fine. Oh, let's see. Do we have anywhere else that needs... Oh, we could put one right on that wall. Actually, it's not really gonna fit there. Okay, so I think that's enough paintings for here, so I'm just gonna get rid of this. Go back to these, or not these walls, go back to the brick, make sure I fix the exterior out here. Alright, we're all good. So that's it for the whole art area out here. So now I'm going to move on to the gym. Oh, we also need to get this half bathroom that's in here. I'm just going to use the same metal flooring. I'm sorry, I know that's not very creative, but I just want to do this room sort of quickly. And then as far as the wall coloring, we could go with red. Never mind, I don't really know about red. We do also have this bright green color, which I actually like. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then we don't really need a whole lot here, just a toilet, sink, that sort of thing. I'll go with this thing for in here. So we use a different one that I used in the half bathroom downstairs. And then for the toilet, we'll go with this one. And then after that, it's just getting all the decorations in really quick. Oh, I just realized I could have used... Oh, I could have used one of those paintings in here. Well, I could just grab one of the ones that are out here. I mean, we don't really need all these paintings. Yeah, so we can just have this one up above the toilet. I think that would look pretty cute. Alright, so let's go with that. And move this one down and over a little bit. Alright, there we go. That's fixed. Let's also get a mirror. I do like this one. I'm actually not really liking this wall paint color anymore, so I'm gonna try something else out. I guess we can just go with a lighter purple. I guess, yeah, it looks fine. And this painting might actually look a little bit better in here. Or, you know what, never mind. I think those paintings are a little bit too wide to fit in that spot because then they're going over this brick and then that looks sort of odd. I'm just going to move toilet over this way a little bit. So I'll just stick something smaller in up above the wall here. Like we can just add this little painting in. And there we go. I think that's fine. Alright, so we just got to get the soap pump up here. I think that should be good. And let's see, we also need hand towels. Oh wait, those were in... Yeah, those are right here. Okay, I'll just go with the white color for this one. And then we still have a little bit more space. Let's also add in a rug. Actually, never mind. That kind of goes like right up to the edge, which I don't really like. So I'll just leave this room without a rug, and then we can add this painting in over on this side, or perhaps this one will look a little bit better. Yeah, I like this one in here more, so we'll just leave that one out here. Let's lower that a little bit more. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we got this as a decoration over here. Let's also get a plant in, and then this bathroom's done. This one, yeah, we'll just go with this one. Alright, that's it for the half bathroom. This will look better once it actually has a frame on it. So now I'm going to move on to what's going to be the gym area. And I wanted to have just a wall of mirrors over here. So I'll just stick these all along here, and then I'll move them in a little bit closer to each other so they actually look like they're all one mirror. Okay, that's all in place. Okay, so we need to get, of course, the exercise equipment. Alright, that should be center for there. Okay, so that was in activities and skills here, which has a little punching bag. Oh, we could have some yoga mats, or, well, we really only have room for one yoga mat. But we can have one of those sort of in front of the mirror. And what coloring? That one actually looks pretty good. Let's go with this one. And then we can use the spa day exercise equipment, which has... Yeah, we'll go with that color for it. And we'll get that up against the wall. We have the treadmill here. So, actually, let's swap these. Yeah, I think this would be better over here. And then this can just be right here, sort of facing towards the mirror. Although, let's move it a little bit closer up to the mirror. Alright, there we go. I think that's fine. And then we can get the same sort of coloring for that. Actually, let's go with something different for this so it's not all the same color. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the original coloring that had. And then there's not really a whole lot else I can really fit here. So some wall speakers would probably be good. There were the ones that came with Spa Day. These ones right here. So we can just have them on this wall. And we'll go with that color for it. Let's also get some motivational posters all over the place. So there were the athletic ones. Like, what was it? This one. Alright, we can size that up, just stick it, not over here. Let's stick it over here near the door. Actually, I think the red was better. And then we've also got the football poster, so we can just stick that over here. Where are those ones? Yeah, these are the ones that came with the sports career. So we can stick one here. Oh, here's the other one. So we can have these, both of these on this wall. And what else? Was there any other ones? Actually, I don't really like those posters over there. So I'm just gonna get rid of them. The only thing is these windows right here look sort of odd. But I guess that's fine. And then we can... Actually, I'm gonna move this pretty much up against the mirror, and then that'll give me space to put a table here. And we can just have some towels on it, that sort of thing. Wait, whoops. Okay, surfaces. I'm gonna use this one. Actually, let's go with this one. Yeah, I like this one. We'll stick that there and go with the white color. Probably should put another color on these walls as well, because that color is a little bit bland. I don't know, something about this room just doesn't seem quite right to me. I wonder if maybe that exercise equipment just looks a little bit too fancy for here. Like, it might look better if I go with something that's simpler and cheaper looking like this. Yeah, I think that looks better in here. So we'll just go with the standard, oh, not this one. Let's go with this one. Yeah, it might look better to go with the cheaper exercise equipment, although this is actually a pretty cool looking treadmill. Alright, there we go. That's what I'll go with. I think it looks a little bit better. And let's get this, let's get this centered in front of here. We'll move this a little bit closer to the mirror, and then just have some towels and I don't know, some other stuff on here. Actually, there's probably something better I could put in here than this table, so I'll just get rid of that. Like, I could put in a meditation stool instead. Yeah, that probably would be a little bit better. I don't think that was in... Where was that? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we'll just add in one of these here instead. We'll just go with that color. And I mean, this is just a gym room, so I don't think it really needs to be filled with a ton of stuff. So what I can do is move these over onto this one. How does it look if we size it up? Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so we can just size these up. That won't fit there, so we can have a couple of these on this wall over here. Yeah, we'll just have that. And then figure out another wall paint color for this, because it's a little bit plain looking. I think this color might actually look pretty good in here. Yeah, I like how that looks, so we'll go with that. I don't really like having these two posters right behind the meditation stool, so what might look a little bit better is if instead I have some mirrors behind it. So I'm going to just take 3 mirrors, place them here, here, and here. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better, and then we still have this over here. I feel like something's a little off with this gym, but I can't quite put my fingers on it. Something I could do is just put... Oh, that actually looks a lot better. There we go, that helps. So just taking that wallpaper and leaving just this as brick. Or... You know what, I know I was trying to keep brick on all the outer walls, but in here, I just feel like it looks a lot better to have the actual paint everywhere. Yeah, I think this wallpaper looks a lot better in here, but that's all I'm going to do with the gym in this part. I mean, it's not 100% done, but you all can let me know what else it needs, because I'm getting to the point where I just want to stop building for the time being. Something I was thinking was that I could take and just put a wall, one tile out here so that these windows can still be here on the outside, but then you won't have them looking weird in here. So let me know what you think of that, because I think that's what's making this room look sort of odd. But there will be one more part in the series, so what I'll do in the last part, since everything's pretty much done, is I'll just make a few last minute changes to the place and then also have it up for download in the description, all of that. Also, I have no idea what to call this house, so if any of you have any ideas for a name, I'd love to hear that, because I have no clue what to call this place. But that's all I'm going to do, so I'm going to go ahead and end the part here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!